Okay, so I'm finally cold adapted. I'm cold adapted. Now, cold water therapy is where I started. I'm going to give you my journey of cold adaptation. I'm going to start with the results. The results are up to minus 20. Okay, I can go out comfortably on a regular basis every winter with no toque, no gloves, and I'm fine. I'm cold adapted. After minus 20, not so much. But up to minus 20, I'm a winner. So I can also sleep up to minus 15 with my room. I actually sleep in a basement suite, and I slept last night with the window open, up to minus it goes up minuses. So up to minus like whatever, it's okay. If it gets up super cold, I've been tested it in terms of more deep cold, like minus 7 is fine, minus 14 is fine, but minus 20, this is when I gotta shut the window and just sleep without a heater, which is the same effect. As long as it's equivalently the same effect as to what I'm used to already, then I'm okay with it. So I can sleep in the deep minuses in a basement suite with no heating on and just open the window, basically. Okay, I think there's some house heating, which is some residual heat, which is kind of interfering with me, but oh well, with my desk, but whatever. Okay, so when I wake up, that thing's a fridge. I wake up in a fridge, and I'm like, I don't want to put on the heater. I'm totally fine with this. And I just go my day as normal. Okay, so that's my cold adaptation result. How I got there, let's take this in a few steps. The past few winters, I got used to not using my toque and my gloves and that kind of thing. Why did I do that? Well, I don't normally keep things like that anyway, but I finally bought things like that eventually this year. I'm not using it because it's warm enough, but it's warm enough for me and it's comfortable, but I don't need to be warm and comfortable. If I want more comfort, then I love to put on my pink hat and my pink gloves. Love it. But I don't need it because it's not cold enough for me. So I'll keep that for like a little bit over deeper cold, right? I'll keep those things for deeper cold. So okay, next thing is that I also I've been doing this for a few years. I'm really cold adapted up to minus 20 in any condition. I can wear one layer here plus one other layer, maybe a hoodie or a sweater, something really comfortable. Okay, I got a nice brown hoodie over there, or maroonish hoodie. It's an optical illusion. It's brown or is it maroon? I gotta vote for brown, so I'll say brown. Anyway, and it's more than enough. Just one layer over a t-shirt is fine. Okay, up to minus 20. So that's consistent with me for a while now. I tend to just wear sneakers or something, no matter how much it snows, or shoe, $15 shoe. I've done that for a long time. I don't really need boots and stuff like that, but you know what? Just for the sake of dryness or something like that, instead of changing things up, going to the gym, change the socks and all that, sure, I know, get a nice pair of boots, sure, all that kind of thing. Even get things that feel really good, so you have absolutely no negative context to the cold, right? So the thing about this is that it's totally comfortable for me, all right? Be comfortable when you do this. If you feel better putting on a nice kind of like hat or something, then do that. If that makes you feel comfy without it being a heat issue, just for the sake of the fabric, then take those benefits, right? But regardless of what's up with that, this is kind of a super easy method. So the method is basically be better efficiency. I'm a carnivore. I'm not eating a lot of junk food, and I'm doing something really difficult, so good luck to you. Just my child if you want to do that. But once you figure it out, it's really easy. And it's not that complicated, and thank you for those doctors and scientists who gave me that. Okay, I read their blogs or watched their videos, that kind of thing, eventually until I figured out this kind of thing. So, the next thing, and to mention a few would be Dr. Andrew Huberman, Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Burke, the indispensable Dr. Eric Berg. Okay, so can't do without him, right? That kind of thing. Okay, so you got the thing that I won, cold adaptation. So I'm going to sell the heater and all that stuff. I don't need all that junk. I'm going to keep that money in my bank account and put it into investment, for example. But I won't be able to afford to now because I've got to get financial. So take me like this year, I'm going to pay down my debt, like some credit card debt and stuff. And then eventually, what I'm going to keep doing is when I need something, I'll buy it and I'll sell it when I'm done. And then that goes back into like investment money or something like that. Like I don't need it for anything. I just want something that I need, and then I'll sell it when I'm done for the marginal benefit for high performance and that kind of thing. Okay, so I love buying things. I'm not a minimalist that way. But if I don't need it, then I'm not buying it. I'll probably just spend the money on benfluoramine, for example. Buy more B1. And that's easy enough. So, all right. So again, it was cold. You sleep like that, for example, with the window open, and that's your temperature. You wake up, it's really cold, that kind of thing. It's like, okay. And then I realized I have kind of a personal connection with the heater from before. I was like, I'm used to keeping it on. Stay warm up, the muscles and everything. You don't want to be cold, Melodrama from youth. You need thermogenesis. You need thermoregulation. You need B vitamin. You need to eat healthy and stop freaking out. Don't be so fearful. That's your B vitamin complex. That kind of thing, and Calvin and Hobbes, the dad, he said, no more heat, just wear a sweater. I love that guy. I love that comic. Perfect guy. Okay, so a certain amount of charm to that thing about just wearing a sweater and getting on with not having the mistake of being a high performance society because you have lots of technology when you could have just done this for free. For being comfortable enough is like with nutrition. You could have just ate enough and eat right and that kind of thing. There are experiences where people never get any of that, and I get that. They're just like, life is like some sort of, Simpsons hazard, but, it's not me, so I don't have to worry about it. So, again, it's something, if you need it, then you keep it, right? Okay, so I'm going to close off that. You got the idea. I'm going to sell my heater, and that's just another thing that I got to do. I'm going to be working more, not less, because I did this. Take care, and I wish you the best.